Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day everybody. My name is Dr. Farida Idris and this is the recorded lecture on classification of anemia, and this topic will be divided into few short recorded session. So for this topic, the learning outcomes will be how to define anemia and list the major classification of anemia and define the RBC indices, which are MCV, MCH, MCHC and RDW. And you need to know how to describe the morphologic classification of anemia and describe the relationship between reticulocyte count and the bone marrow response. So for the first session, I just want you to have the recall whatever that you have learned in previous lecture. So you take one piece of paper and you write everything you need to know about red blood cells. You can pause the video for 1 minute and write everything you know in that piece of paper. And erythropoiesis, as you all have learned before, is the developmental process of how red blood cells were produced from the stem cell and committed cells, and then along the pathway of development, and it will produce erythrocytes. So what regulates erythropoiesis? So you pause this video and then write in a piece of paper what regulates erythropoiesis. So erythropoiesis occur when there is an hypoxia and also anemia, and also there is a reduced gas exchange and increased tissue demand. So this will stimulate the hypoxia inducible factor, which will trigger the kidney to produce an important hormone which is called erythropoietin, and this erythropoietin will stimulate the production of red cells, or what we call erythropoiesis. So besides erythropoietin, there are other hormones that involve in the erythropoiesis, which are thyroid hormone and also androgens. And besides that, there are few minerals that are important in the production of red blood cells, involve vitamin B12, folate, iron, and few other minerals. So these are the few facts about RBCs, and I'm sure some of it have been covered before. So one RBC contains around 300 million Hb molecules, and one Hb molecule can transport 4 oxygen molecules. One RBC can transport up to 1.2 billion oxygen, and more than 2 million RBCs are produced every second. So the red blood cells circulates in the peripheral circulation for 120 days, and then it will be destroyed by macrophage, particularly in the spleen and also in the liver, and parts of the RBCs will be recycled. So those are the first part of the recorded session, and this one is just an overview of what you have learned before. Stay tuned for the next session.